Hi everyone, we're Jujutsu Novelist and today we want to share some lessons and discoveries that we made while working on our story. Dear Juan.
Okay, so this novel combines romance, sci-fi, and a touch of fantasy. But at its heart, it's about human connection, about losing the will to live and finding it again through memory and love.
Writing Dear Juan wasn't just about building a world. It was about learning how to feel through words. Here is what the journey taught us.
Kau mulai meragukan isi hatiku, pancaranya segala perubahan dan ketidakpastian, pancaranya.
Let your character show themselves through behavior and rhythm. A simple image can speak louder than a page of description. The small apartment had no stories to tell. That single line says everything about Juan's empathiness.
Okay, and for number three is to give meaning to objects. The crescent moon necklace in Dir Juan carries the story's soul, and it's more than an accessory. It's a reminder of time, distance, and connection. Every time it appears, it signals that something important is happening, even if words don't say it outright. And the tip is choose a few symbols that carry emotional weight. Let them grow and change with the characters. The necklace begins as a mystery, becomes a bond, and ends as a memory, just like their love. And for number four, keep fantasy grounded in feeling. Even though Dear Juan includes element of time travel, we kept the focus on how the character felt, not on explaining how the science worked. We wanted readers to believe emotionally, not logically. And the tip is, when writing a fantasy or sci-fi novel, let emotion make the impossible feel real. Readers can accept unreal events, but never unreal feelings.
Tip number 5, let conflict heal, not just hurt. The confrontation between Juan and Luna in chapter 4 was one of the hardest to write, not because of the words, but because of what it meant. It wasn't about anger, but it was about pain coding across time. That scene became their turning point when Luna learned to let go and Juan learned to begin again. So our tip is don't write conflict just to create tension or drama. Write it to change your character. Let every emotional storm leave them stronger, wiser, and more human than before. Tip number 6 is build emotion through narrative structure. In Dear Juan, we build the story emotion through a clear structure, which are orientation, communication, and resolution. The orientation shows Juan's empty and lonely life, setting the tone of silence and hopelessness. The complication begins when Luna appears, bringing his routine and awakening both love and conflict as time pulls them apart. The resolution comes when Juan accepts her loss and learns to live again, carrying her memory as his quiet light. By following this structure, readers experience a full journey from emptiness to hope. So the tip is let your story structure reflect your character's growth, guiding emotions from despair to healing.
7. Language lessons from Dear Juan. Here are some writing techniques that shape our storytelling. The first one, write in past tense for a smooth reflective tone. The second one, use transitional words. For example, that night, after a while, suddenly, in order to guide the pacing. The third one, paint the mood with imagery and atmosphere. For example, soft light, empty street, quiet air. And the last one, use dialogue to reveal emotion instead of telling it directly. For example, maybe because you forgot how to live. It's short, simple, but it stays in your mind.
And for the challenge we faced, We think that working as a four writers wasn't easy. Our styles clashed, and John's voice kept changing. To fix that, we made a voice guide and edited each other's work for consistency. We also struggled with explaining Luna's time travel, which got too complicated. So we treated it as a metaphor for memory instead. And the ending was another challenge. We worried a quiet emotional goodbye might feel boring, but we focused on the build-up and emotions, making the final moment peaceful and meaningful.
Writing the Ridwan taught us the story are not built only for imagination, they are built from honesty. Every page becomes a mirror for our question about her loss and healing.
So to anyone who dreams of writing, don't chase perfection. Chase sincerity. Write what hurts, what heals, what lingers. Because somewhere someone will read it and feel less alone. Thank you for watching.